Po Show. It's the Po Show.
Cheers.
Something a bit strange about the sound of plastic cheersing with glass.
Do it again.
Wait, hold on. I want to hear what it sounds like with the cap.
It sounds so funny through the microphone.
Yeah, it's very loud. Sorry. How have you been, Jack? Is that an accurate representation?
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
I've been working at the Easter show all weekend.
Hold on. There's a sound for this, I'm sure.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
But like, this guy is the Easter show, right?
Yeah. This guy in this clip, this guy is the Easter show.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
So loud.
Full Metal Alchemist.
We need the other one. Like the
Full Metal Alchemist.
Metal Alchemist.
It took me a while to get that sample, I'm not gonna lie. To get like a good Full Metal like, because they're all, there's a bunch of different ones.
Yeah, if you just look up like Full Metal Alchemist
Long.
title card, like
Oh, I had like
go away from the break and come back from the break.
I just had a video of like all the different ones, and yeah.
What the hell?
Easter show stinky.
Yeah, it's to show stinky.
Why is the sound of wood falling so funny?
Oh my god.
Wait, this actually goes. Jeez.
I've got nothing left.
This is some like avant-garde, like
okay.
experimental music.
Whoa, shit. Sorry, I dropped my redacted on the floor.
You're dropping your redacted into the void. What's so funny? Oh my god.
Wow. You really set like the sample loop thing is crazy.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know what these controls do. Is that like I don't even know, man. What the fuck?
What the fuck was that?
Oh, it's the
Vine
Vine
Boob.
Boob.
Ooh. Is this the Aphex Twin remix? Yeah, the Easter
I don't
show.
want to talk about the Easter show just yet.
Okay.
What have you like,
Well, fuck work. Forgot about that one.
fuck
almost.
work, first of all.
I hadn't I thought of like a mini segment I could introduce. It's simply entitled "What dumb shit did my cat do this week?"
Well, I don't have a cat, so
Yeah, I know. It's mostly going to be a Joss thing, I suppose.
yeah.
But like, it's going to be a quick one. But like, the dumb thing, my cat Tony this week, he was really fiending some food, and I was making food for myself after I just fed him. Alright, so like, he was fine, but like he was fucking ravenous. Sometimes he gets ravenous. So I put my food in my room, I eat it or whatever, and I go put the like plate in the sink when I come back out, and he's like munching on the sponge, bro.
What the hell?
What the fuck?
What the hell?
Man, that was a guess. I guessed that it was that one.
Yeah, he was like full eating, like, we have like a scrub daddy. You know what those things are called?
Scrub daddy.
It's like a...
Why is it called that?
I don't really know. It's just like a face, and you can
Yeah,
put it through
yeah.
the wash, and it's like a really durable sponge, whatever.
Yeah.
Not durable enough for fucking Tony, bro.
Not sponsored.
He teared through it. It was
what
like...
the hell?
Had like chunks of it in... I'd like pull shit out of his mouth because he was just eating sponge.
Dude, what the fuck is up with that guy?
Dude, I reckon. And yeah, that's been... What dumb shit did my cat do this week? He had a sponge.
Yeah, well, cool, man.
Yeah. That's what I said to
Your cat
Tony.
is fucking crazy, dude.
Both my cats are fucking crazy. I mean, that's why the segment's so good, Because I'm never short of fucking stupid
Yeah.
things that they've done.
I
What else is new?
All right, fine. I'll talk about the Easter show.
Yeah, talk about it. Get into it.
So I worked the whole long weekend, and now it's my first. I get my long weekend back now.
Yeah,
so I have 4 days off,
Delayed long weekend.
which is great because I'm like fucking proper buggered, mate. Fucking proper buggered me.
That's you to the Easter show.
Yeah, where's nothing left, guy?
Oh wait, so you had the
Anyway,
Holy
Jacob Bond!
but like on page 98, 7.
What the hell?
No.
No.
There he is. Yeah. That was me, like on day 4 of the Easter show, Easter Monday.
You ever
I was
think about-
fucked?
Hey, right now you're having the long weekend, but on the long weekend you had the longy weekend.
So
Just the goofy sound effect. That's all.
it was like pure. I think the Easter show, is like hell on earth. When was the last time you went to the Easter show?
Like I don't think I've ever been to the Easter show.
Really?
I don't think
Never
so.
been to the Easter show.
No, because in my hometown, the den as they call it,
Yeah.
Camden.
Did you have the Camden show?
We had the Camden show, so like
Yeah,
we always
yeah,
just
yeah.
went to the Camden show. Fuck going to the Easter show when you can go to the Camden show. It's in your backyard, you know.
I know. Yeah, we had the Bathurst show as well.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Was
yeah.
the Bathurst show good?
Yeah, that show rocks.
Yeah, the Camden show was fucking awesome. Like, I mean, when it comes to the shows, you know, like
Yeah.
Camden show was just fun because it was like, you know, down the road you can go, you know, fucking get pissed or whatever, and then go and then just be like, woo, yeah, whatever. Like, but I don't know, something about Easter show feels real preppy and like.
It's like the same shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's
But just I don't
bigger,
know,
like
bigger and
bigger scale.
it's just more. I don't know. It's just the epitome of capitalism, isn't it? The Easter show.
Yeah, pretty much. But
You like walk in and you're like, I hate this place.
yeah, there's just so many fucking people.
Yeah,
Like,
fuck people.
there's the Easter show.
It's gonna be like the one I always hit because it's right there.
There's markets there, which is kind of cool. Like, if you're an adult, like, I haven't been to the Easter show since I was an adult, really.
Yeah.
Since being an adult. Since being, like, of the age of drinking.
Yeah,
should
I
say.
see what you're saying. Yeah.
But, like, there's all these markets there, like, selling, you know, nice, you know, there's some, like, smaller brands doing, like, nice handmade, like, organic stuff.
Oh yeah,
It's, like,
absolutely.
pretty cool. And then there's, you know, just, like, Woolworths have a thing and some bigger brands. And DeLonghi have this store, like, right smack bang in the middle of the Woolworths pavilion.
Oh shit.
So, like, everyone's just, like, getting flanked from all sides. Like,
is there a reason for being in the Woolworths section? Is it?
well, that's where all the markets are.
Yeah. Okay, I see.
So, like, the thing was, you could, like, buy a machine, you know, we'll ship it to you, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's just the same job that I do
But just with
at the show.
probably a lot more customers, I'm guessing.
Yeah. And a lot of people who just, like, loom over you, like,
Yeah. What's happening?
and they don't say anything, and you go, oh, hi, hey.
No, that one. That's what I was looking for.
That's what I want to do to them, like, when they're looming over me, like,
Yell in their
scare them
face.
away, like,
Wait, ready?
yeah.
You heard
I was
him
too quick
breathe.
on the-
You heard the motherfucker
I was too
breathe.
quick on the draw.
Quickly, guy
they-
from Full Metal Jacket. What's the first letter of the alphabet?
They, like, so we were basically making coffees all day.
Yeah, as you do.
And, you know, if you give one person a free coffee, it's like they're fucking seagulls, man.
Yeah.
They just come
Tell all their friends.
out of the crowd and they
Out of the
just
woodwork.
they line up. They start queuing up for a coffee. They don't care about, like, that I'm there to, like,
sell them a product. Yeah.
like, I don't fucking care either. Like, I'm just doing my job. Like, I'm nice to people. I do my bit, but, like,
You're a glorified barista at that point.
but I'm also gonna, like, you know, I can't say no to them either.
Yeah.
I can't be like, no, you're not here to buy a machine, so fucking jog on, you know.
Customer's always right, mate.
So I'm just, like, making these coffees, but it's also, like, everything's dirty because, like, you know.
Yeah, how does it like work?
So
if it's on the move, obviously.
well, like, we just had everything. Oh god, there goes the camera.
Oh fuck! Hold on. And we're back. It wasn't the sound, but
Sorry, I just I just hit my jaw a little too hard. Anyway.
Recording the 100 gex track and you hit the jaw a bit too hard. No, anyways here, right?
There it is.
There it is.
Anyway. We had the machines preset to just give like a small size, like a little, like an espresso or a piccolo.
Sure.
And then people were coming up like, can I have a large, like, soy flat white? It's like, no. And I was just on like a loop all day. I felt like an NPC just like in like the Whiterun markets.
Yeah, you're like, no, sorry, we don't
It's like,
sell
we're doing
those.
small sizes. This machine, it does cold brew. It does fucking iced coffee, Here's how you clean it. Here's how you fucking get it to,
Fucking really hurt, bro. All for that, bro. It wasn't even the one I was looking for.
Yeah. And then everyone else in the stores around me were also like
Suffering.
on their own loop.
Yeah.
They were like across the way from us. There was like a hose business. Like they sell hoses. And dude, the fucking guy who was there, he was there like every second day. He like every 30 to 45 seconds he would pipe up, be like, Australian hoses, guys, come on in. We supply, we install. Come on in and check them out. Have a look. Like, all fucking day, man.
That was you.
Yeah. That was the inside of my brain. I had to...
Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Stinky.
the bit that this is the reason why I wanted to get a dance track on here.
Oh, yeah. Is that happening now?
This is happening now.
Right,
So,
sweet.
like,
Sweet.
there's always the worst music on at these sorts of things.
No rap music, bro.
No rap music, though. I don't know. Let's not talk about it. 'Cause I don't
Let's
even
not get into
know
let's not get into that debate.
But so in the part of the pavilion where we were, there were a bunch of markets and there were a bunch of like places doing food.
Yes.
And there was a really, really big stand doing pizza. And they had like a screen for your like order number and all that, and like, they were calling orders out. But like the music's also going.
Gotcha.
So like from like, I don't know, like again, like all fucking day this is going on. It's like the music's going. And there's a guy on the blower, like on the fucking megaphone, just calling out numbers. And it's going like, number 14, 15, number 17,
6:15.
18, number 18. And it was driving me insane, dude. But I also thought it was really funny.
Yeah, that's
because it was like,
just like the coolest like hip club music, and then just
Yeah.
like numbers over the top.
yeah,
It
but-
reminds me of Boards of Canada.
yeah, that's what I
yeah,
thought.
that's what I'm saying. Any Boards of Canada stands in the comment section?
22, 23, 20. Okay, so
Orange.
yeah, so that's like, it was. That one's so jarring.
That one hurts. Is this the?
Oh, that's the laugh track. Okay.
We're gonna laugh.
97 in the top middle is the laugh track. Okay. Where's the applause? Where's light applause?
Full
What
Metal.
is that one?
Is
But
it?
on 98.
Oh, no, that's... Oh, okay, 98. Okay.
Oh no, that's
A
the.
liar.
Maybe it's 99.
What the?
Shit.
I reckon it's 99.
Bear with us here. There it is. Okay.
That's dangerously far away, I'd say, but it's
Yeah,
alright.
that's
Whatever.
okay. That's look, that's all my news, dude.
Easter
honestly.
show shit.
Yeah, it's truly hell on earth. Like, everyone's just miserable.
How long does it go for? Is it still happening?
Yeah. It goes for like another week,
Fuck
I
that.
think.
And do you have to work there anymore? Or?
No.
Oh, thank
I'm
God.
back at my usual normal job now, which is good. But I was in it for the money, absolutely.
Are you
Absolutely, I was in it for the money.
keen for that paycheck?
Yeah, I'm broke. I'm a broke bitch right now.
but you're gonna be. Did you get like you would have got holiday rates for the entire weekend, right?
Yeah.
Double time. So you worked pretty much twice as many hours as you did.
Yeah.
And you worked all 4 days.
I did. I was only there for like 5 hours at a time.
Oh, but still, that's like 40 hours of work.
Yeah.
Like, when you add up the double time, that's pretty cha-ching.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Work's hard. Fuck man. I'm looking for a new job at the moment. Applied for DoorDash.
Yeah.
How crazy.
Why DoorDash?
Well, the only reason I did DoorDash specifically is because I was talking to Mikey about it, and he was saying that's what Julia did, and she was saying it was really easy, and I was like, okay, that's enough convincing for me.
Right.
So, I mean, I could do Menulog, I could do Uber Eats.
Well,
I've heard bad things about Uber Eats,
but like you just do all of them, don't you?
Yeah. So you can like hustle the business, run them all at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't know, like maybe I could get really into it, but it seems like not a lot of work. I like the fact that it's work that you don't have to like you don't have to talk to people hardly ever.
Yeah.
It's just go pick something up, go drop it off. Like it's not that fucking hard, like it's pretty fucking easy.
Yeah.
And it's on your own time as well, which I think is like the best part.
It's on your own time, but also that can be a bit dangerous.
Dangerous, yeah, for sure.
Because you're just like driving around. If you're doing like Uber Eats, it's like there's really no pressure.
Yeah. I think
like because you're just driving around on your own time. And you're like, man, I'm like bored as hell. I can just go home.
I would honestly like be dangerous for opposite reasons. Where I'd be driving and be like, I could just keep doing this forever. I just make so much money.
I thought you'd be like, you just drive along and be like, I could just have a little snack.
Oops. Sorry.
Sorry, I was hungry.
But honestly, like let me preface. I'm not saying we should eat customers' foods, but like while you're at the store, like say they got Macca's, you can just pick up a cheeky large chips for yourself,
Yeah,
and just,
obviously.
Like that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Like that's free. Like you're straight up going.
It's not free.
It's not free. You're right. I just work an extra 20 minutes and I pay it off. No worries, it's free, right?
Yeah.
But like it just feels too easy, Shit.
Yeah.
It's so easy. We need that on it. No, not that one. It's too easy.
One time, a few years ago.
See what I'm saying? The crickets are really long. Like,
yeah, they are long. It's like when you're talking and like no one cares. Like someone's talking at the party and then like no one's listening. It's just like, yeah, I really think FX Twin is like the. I don't know anything about FX Twin, so I'm gonna stop. But
Full Metal Alchemist.
This one time when I was living in Glebe, I still live in Glebe, but this was
a different Glebe.
A different time. I ordered a pizza, and I lived on like the 6th floor of an apartment, and
did that one on purpose.
It's kind of weird to navigate. It's like usually like all the front doors to the apartments like inside the building.
Yes, correct.
But like in this building, it was like a motel kind of where all the doors were on the outside. So I would say like, oh yeah, it's this number, but you got to go like turn right when you get out of the elevator and then turn right again and then go down the end of the hall. It was like too many instructions for like the average like
a poor
slave wage Uber Eats person.
Yeah.
And sometimes they didn't they would just wait at the elevator. So I was like, okay, I'll just start waiting at the elevator. It's chill. It's like whatever.
I do the same thing at my place. Not that I have an elevator at my place, but like I'll meet them out the front most of the time.
Yeah.
Because it's just not worth being like, oh, over here,
Yeah. So I went to wait for this guy. He was already there. And like
your face.
I came around the corner and he must have like either not heard me or like something. But I kind of like went around the corner and was like, he was like slab squatting on the ground, like smashing slices of pizza into his mouth.
What?
He's like eating, like he's just going like,
that was a sight to behold.
And I was like,
is that what?
He didn't see me, so I just went back around the corner and I was like, fuck, what do I do?
Was it straight on your pizza?
I thought it was. I didn't know. I was like, fuck, what do I do? So I like walked back around the corner a little bit louder.
Wait, no, not that one. Fuck no.
Yeah, it was like, where's the stick? Where's the wooden one? Is it
No, the wooden one's 98, right on the back left.
like my first time going around the corner was like this, and then my second time was like this. And then I was like, hey, how you going? And he was like, oh yeah, good. Here's your pizza. And he gave it to me. I was like, thanks. And I walked back, and I was like, man, if this guy, like, there's no way.
He ate half my pizza.
There's no way. But I got back and I opened it, and it was all there.
Okay.
So I was like, was that some other poor
I reckon...
MF's pizza? Or is he like packing his own? Or like,
surely he
what
ordered
happened
his
there?
own, right?
Like, no, man. Like, as if you would order your own pizza
Yeah, that's a bit much.
and carry it around in your bag.
Like maybe
you know?
maybe a chippy or something like that.
Maybe a chippy, a small chippy,
But like a pizza?
perhaps a falafel, but like not a whole ass pizza.
All I could imagine is just some guy slap squatting like...
It was like scary
He's ravenous.
because it was like dark and like, you know what that place was like.
Yes.
Like it was dark, and he was like in this like big raincoat because I think it was like shitty weather, and he was like just like demolishing this pizza like on the ground. I was
So
like,
funny.
man, I got my dogs out. Like, what am I gonna do? Like,
Dude's gonna eat my dogs. That's funny as fuck.
yeah. So let me like, if he did eat my pizza,
But what? How could what do you just
like, there's
replaced it?
nothing. There's no. You don't have a leg to stand on. Have you ever tried to get anything sorted out with like Uber Eats before? Because like I have.
I remember that time when it was after I graduated. I think we're at your place in
I remember
Ultimo,
this. I remember
Jones
this.
Street.
Yeah, yeah.
The good old days. This is before I even lived there. I think it's honestly might be like the first week of me living there.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know what we're doing, but you ordered like HSPs or something like that.
Yeah, I got like the HSPs on me.
Everyone's like,
As if I could afford that shit, man.
yeah, living in Ultimo, which is like the most
my
expensive
God.
place I've lived, at least. I don't know about you, but
Like, I mean, it's about the same.
yeah,
But like, I'm on student allowance.
yeah.
How did I afford that? How did I afford any of the shit I own now? Anyway,
And then you just never came.
it just never came. And then
And they
I
were
like,
closed, and you like called them up and asked for a refund, and they was like,
I can't remember if I ever got one. I think maybe I did, but when I called them up, it was like this.
sorry, we can't come to the phone right now.
Man, what a wild time.
Dude, shout out to the boss man, Leo, calling me last night at midnight, bro.
Why?
So like, he called me at midnight. I just looked at my phone. I'm like, I'm not answering it. I'm like going to sleep, you know. And then
FBI!
and then he just texted me saying like, "You're working tomorrow, right?" I'm like, "What do you mean? you decide the rosters." Yes, I'm working tomorrow. I just messaged him in the morning. He's like, "Okay, cool."
Yeah, man. It should be like illegal.
To call me at midnight to just make sure I'm still working tomorrow. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
What are
I
you
work every
talking
Wednesday.
Yeah.
I'm here at midday every fucking
Oh,
Wednesday.
shit. Excuse me.
You almost centered me just then. But yeah.
Yeah, what the
What the?
is up with that? Why do these employers think that they can call us at like midnight? Man, these guys.
Is there anything on 100? Oh, there it is.
Giant enemy crab.
There's
Dude, we have
giant
4
enemy crab.
pages.
Yeah. Well, 1, 2, like we started our 4th page.
No. We started our 5th page.
No, there's
We got
1,
100,
2.
99, 98, 97.
Oh, so true.
Plus
My ass
196.
can't count.
Yeah, it always wigs you out with 100, you know? Because you think 97, you think, oh yeah, we got 97, we got 98, we got 99. And but we also have 100.
I could be a DJ.
It's pretty easy, man. I've done it twice. Second time was a lot better. Oh shit! You don't have those knobs on the DJ deck, unfortunately. Damn, that transition was fucking smooth. This song actually goes so hard. Tell me you don't.
Tell me it don't.
Oh, this is nothing on. Let's just
let it
appreciate
play.
the song for a bit.
Hey, I didn't dog the shot.
Giant enemy crab.
FBI, open up! His name is John C.
And we're back. I just want to know what that one was, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's where all my searching went into. Is this SpongeBob?
No, it's Metal Gear Solid.
Is this SpongeBob?
Full Metal Alchemist.
Seriously?
Yeah, we got to double up. I already said that.
Oh, I swear you were saying you didn't.
No. Okay.
Hey, that big man's back!
There's SpongeBob. Okay, good to know. Good to know.
There's the music. Okay, so
We'll need that for the Reddit section.
I've been playing a lot of chess
Oh, yeah.
lately.
Chess.com.
Yeah, I'm really bad.
So,
I'm actually not that bad at chess, but just like
I was going to say, like, surely you're getting better, but...
compared to the like nerds on nerdchess.com, I'm like a baby.
Is there any sort of, like, you know, ELO system where it's
Yeah,
like...
there's Elo.
Cool.
I started out as a 900, which is like,
Bottom feeder?
well, like for example, like Hikaru Nakamura and like Magnus Carlsen and all the like greatest people of all time, like 3,000.
Anya Taylor-Joy.
Yeah, she's like like 3,000.
3,100. Didn't she beat... Well, I mean, obviously not her, but, like, you know, the character she was playing... Isn't she playing against Magnus in one of the fucking things?
No.
Maybe it's some... I think it's just some Russian guy. Some good Russian guy. I never knew it was... Sorry.
Anyway.
I never knew it was such a big thing in Russia until I watched that show.
What chess?
Yeah. It's like... Well, I don't know if it still is, but at least
haven't-
it was pretty big in, like, the 60s and 70s and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think because like one of the biggest chess players of all time was Russian or like Eastern European or something.
Yeah. Anyway, so
Anyway.
Anyway!
wow, I can't believe it now. But
I'm like 430 now. I went down a bunch of Elo because like I was getting seeded against like 900 and I was like not that good.
oh, I see. So you, despite starting at
Marcus
900,
Hoon, for example, was 800 and I fucking flogged him
Oh,
last
really?
night. Yeah.
smashed him.
Man, it's hard because like chess is like there's different Elo plays at like different levels.
Sure.
Like it's easy for like it's an Elo system to just be like, you know, how do I say it? Because Brawl has Elo as well.
Yeah, I mean, I
And
think anything
in
with like a
Brawl,
rank
it's
system
like-
has EO.
Brawl's kind of similar in that like you can just like try it. Certain shit just you can't get past like 1300.
Yes.
Like you can't play like sidelight downlight recovery with gauntlets and like expect to hit everything in like 1300
Dude,
on Brawl.
you said it, man.
Yeah.
You said it.
I don't know if that it's for one person maybe.
It translated to me, man. Trust me. I get it.
But like if you're playing in like bronze, you can.
Yeah.
In chess it's like, you know, the first like 10 moves from each person are like any Elo. Any Elo play the first like 10 moves or whatever. And then like beyond that it's like it's fucking anybody's game. And if because playing chess it's like a participation, like you both kind of are participating in this like dance kind of.
Sure.
Like
You're dancing.
there's moves that like correlate with other moves and then like, you know, all these gambits and all these like crazy plays, like they require participation from both people.
I see.
And in lower elos, like you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play I don't know any of the names of
Queen's
them.
Gambit.
I'm gonna play Queen's Gambit and then they play like A2
Oh shit.
and it's like, but that's not your line. You're supposed to play C6.
You fucking arsehole.
Fucking arsehole. I don't know.
I know what you mean. Like, yeah. I don't know.
So you've got to, you can
adapt.
You can rely on like the book moves and all like chess theory and all this shit, but I think it's more fun to rely
Just
on
gotta feel it.
your pattern recognizing brain.
It's all about vibes.
Yeah, you just gotta play it by feel.
Bring back the fucking Quaaludes!
It's a real vibes kind of game,
Yeah.
Like, you gotta sit there and be like, ooh, what do you do with that? Like,
Yeah, we
ooh,
should play a game of chess on the podcast.
Oh, that'd be actually pretty fun.
And it will be like, we just won't talk. And you can't see what's happening.
You can just, all you hear is like, oh yeah, good move. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Okay, there.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
GG. Good go.
Good.
Checkmate. That's all. That'll do the whole podcast.
Yeah.
No, I've played chess like twice. I think one of the time was against you at like some random pub.
Really?
Yeah. Do you remember the time we played chess at a pub? I think it was in Glebe.
Oh, maybe it was a Glebe Hotel.
Either way, I'm pretty sure you checkmated me, and I just was like, oh, okay, fuck, all right.
Yeah.
I understand like the rules, but I don't think I could ever really get into it. It's too much. I think too many variables that it kind of hurts me to think about.
Yeah, but there's really not though.
Yeah, but like, this is like endless possibility with chess.
Yeah, there is, but there's like, it's also, there's endless possibilities in that, like, yeah, technically anything can happen, but it's like
a lot of the time,
a lot of the time games go like the possibilities get wider and wider as the game goes on. But like if you control the early game, only a few things can happen.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And then they set up chances for, things later on to happen. But if you're following along on like what things can, every possibility at every point in time, it's like, it's not that hard. You just gotta be like,
Just gotta cope.
you just gotta TLDR, you have to like learn. You just have to like play a bunch of games.
Yeah, pretty much.
On chess.com you can play 10-minute games, which is what I do.
Yes.
They're really fun.
What's the other time settings?
You can play Bullet, which is 3 minutes, which is for like crazy people. And
Sure.
I think you can also play, you can customize it. You can play like 30-second games. You can play 1-minute games.
Cool.
You can play 10-minute games. I think you can set games so that like the longest time you have to make a move is a week.
Okay.
You can just have an ongoing chess game. We should do that actually.
A week of like
Just like a really, really long ass
game.
game of chess.
I'd still lose. Even though I had a measurable amount of time to think about my next move.
Yeah, because you're like making dinner and stuff,
You would get back to it and be like, what did I do?
Yeah, what did I do?
What was my
like
plan
if I sometimes like I'm playing chess and they're taking a real long ass time. Like for a 10-minute game, they're taking like a minute and a half to make a move, and it feels like
Yikes.
torturously long. And I'm like just like flicking through Reddit or Instagram, and then I hear it go, and I'm like, I go back and I'm like, wait, fuck, what was I doing? And then I like
Retire.
I was just like, I'll move my knight there. And I'm like, oh, I fucking blinded my queen. Like, no. Hey, we need that on there.
Anyway,
Think about.
bring back the
Anyway, bring back.
Anyway,
fucking
bring back
Quaaludes.
the when. Oh, hold on. I got a good one here.
Yeah.
When you own a horse, right? You're at a horse stable, okay?
Yeah. Go on.
And you're feeding the horse, just some like grass or whatever they eat, and they're eating it or whatever. But then you just take it away last minute, and they're like,
anyway, bring back the
I tried.
bring back the fucking
I tried to say whatever they eat, so I didn't spoil the joke.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, bring back the hay.
Bring back the fucking. Hey. Did
Gross.
we last time we read AITA?
Yes.
Were we on the filtered Reddit or were we on the normal one?
What do you mean filtered Reddit?
Because I found a.
Is there a new Reddit?
No,
Reddit
it's
2?
been around for a while. I just how Reddit is.
Sure.
You don't find the best subreddits until years into your career. But there was there's like a filtered. It's like the greatest hits.
Okay. Oh yeah. No, I think last time we didn't sort by greatest. I think last time we did one of each. Is there any other good?
No.
Subreddits
It's like then. It's not just like the best posts of all time. It's like a separate.
Oh, I see what you're saying. We did one from each of that. I'm pretty sure.
Right.
Giant enemy crab.
Giant enemy crab. There's also a few other Reddits that we could dive into a little bit.
Like what?
Like True Off My Chest.
Okay.
That's like shit can get really dark. Excuse me, I'm talking.
And his name.
That's literally about to say.
I like tied that perfectly. It's like, fuck. Forgot about
There's True Off My Chest. There's relationship advice. I don't want to do that.
Relationship advice sounds a bit boring. NGL.
Malicious compliance. What the hell does that even mean?
And his name is.
Fuck. I don't mean to keep hearing that one.
Insane parents. I think Am I the Asshole is like the best of all those things.
Sure.
Are you good?
Anyway,
I'm just having fun, you know.
bring back.
Where's the music? Okay.
Have you got one yet, or?
No, I'm just looking.
He's just looking, he says.
No, just looking, thanks.
Suspicious.
I want ones that, like, you know, are really going to start a conversation. Wow, that was beautiful.
That'll start a conversation, alright? Let's.
Am I the asshole for... No, don't start it, because I'm just saying...
I'm ready, that's all I'm saying.
I'm just saying, is this... Look at the waveform from that fucking...
Yeah, I really molded it.
This is on the short list. Am I the asshole for being pissed at my parents for taking us to Athens, Georgia instead of Athens, Greece?
That's gonna be high up there for sure. Yes, you're not the asshole. That sucks. That's so.
Am I the asshole for saying, okay, so what, when my wife told me she's bisexual?
Such an oddly specific one, but so funny. Okay, so what?
Oh my god. Okay, I think we have to read that
Can we
one.
do both?
We can do both. We
I
should
wanna know
do
what
three, because
first.
we have like 20 minutes left. So.
We got time. Do that one.
Okay, we have to do this one as well. Am I the asshole for giving my son a unique name? But like, yes, you are. I don't even know what the answer, like what you named him, but yes, you are.
Okay. It should be interesting. I feel like we're coming from the perspective of someone who has a unique name.
I got a
And
boring
someone who
normal
doesn't have a
name.
unique name.
I wouldn't say Joss is unique. It's uncommon for sure, but
Whoa.
it's not like Dragonborn. You know?
Yeah, but like I know what you mean, but like what point do we call it unique, you know? Unique means like
Everyone's unique. But like, I think most people would say like Khaleesi is a unique name.
not these days. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit that one.
Not these days, yeah.
So delay on. I was like, what the hell?
Okay, I think we have 3 real ones here.
Give me the wife one first, please. That was funny.
Okay,
So-
where was it? All right. Am I the asshole for saying, okay, so what, when my wife told me that she's bisexual? Oh, it got removed.
Hold on, cut the fucking music.
Cut the music. It got removed. It got removed.
That's fucked. So we can't read it?
No, we can't read
You're
it.
the arsehole. Everyone's saying you're the arsehole, but
Yeah, I think it's YTA him. That sucks. I really wanted to know the story.
so no. I can understand the conclusion of you're the arsehole, but it's still funny as fuck to just be like, so what? What else we got? The Athens, Greece over Athens, Georgia one. That sounds hilarious.
Yeah, I think it's just like I want a crazy one, you know. I want
Sort by controversial.
Sort by controversial. Sort by controversial.
Sort by controversial.
Man.
Bring back the
Some of these are too red hot, okay? No, just there's a lot of dead air. You might have to cut some of this out.
When that you know the band Parliament, Funkadelic,
Yeah.
when they just played like they just played like an hour-long set and they go off stage and everyone in the crowd be like,
bring back the funk.
am I right? Or am I right? Bring back the funk.
We want the fuck.
Dude, I remember fucking seeing Parliament Funkadelic open for Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Really?
Yeah.
Shouldn't that be backwards?
That's what I'm saying. Oh, like, it should be the other way around. But, and here's the other mind blower one. Wait, hold on. Here's the other. Oh, they weren't that good.
Really? Well, I mean, it's not the 60s anymore. You know?
Yeah, I mean, they're past their prime for sure. But like, fucking, what's his name? George Clinton just run around stage like a madman the whole time. It's pretty funny. He's just like going like, what the fuck? Give up the fuck.
Bring back the funk.
George Clinton would be like, bring back the funk.
Have you got one yet?
No, man.
They're not good.
I'm like, nothing's really grabbing me.
Even when sorting by controversial.
Yeah, look, no, the controversial ones are just like
Full Metal Alchemist.
crazy.
Am I the arsehole?
Full Metal Alchemist.
No, Edward, you're not the arsehole. Damn, I just crickets myself by accident.
Am I the asshole for calling someone a dumbass for taking surf lessons when he can't swim?
Is this it?
Like, I'm not amazed about it, you know?
You didn't sound happy. You wasn't.
We sort by hot.
Not didn't mean to do that one.
Well, sorry to take it so long.
Sorry, we'll listen to crowd laugh for a bit.
Okay. Am I the arsehole for going to my brother's bachelor party?
Yes. We starting it up? He's reading.
Yeah, we're starting it up. Let's go. Am I the arsehole for going to my brother's bachelor party? I am 28, have a girlfriend, F22, Nalia.
Not a good start.
Is that their name? Nalia?
Could be.
And we have been dating for close to a year at this point.
I was like, no way, bro. This is gonna happen again.
We had a great relationship leading up to this point, and now I'm just shocked of the position we are now in.
Can't get over the typos.
Nalia and I recently found out she was pregnant. It was shocking to say the least because we weren't actively trying, because me and her were under the impression that she would never be able to naturally conceive children. Every time this person puts a full stop, they put 2. She told me when she was younger she went through some horrible stuff, and as a result of that, the doctor told her she will never be able to properly have a kid of her own.
Wow.
Without medical intervention. Excuse me. So this was somewhat a miracle baby, and we were both fully prepared to have this baby until she unfortunately miscarried. It was really horrible to say the least. She fell into a depression. I was sad too. Yeah, it fucking sucks. 2 weeks later, I had a trip planned for my brother's bachelor's party. This was planned way before we even found out she was pregnant. She told me how she didn't want me to go and that she still needs me, but I wasn't sure that what she wanted me to do if I stayed. She still needs me, but I wasn't sure what she wanted me to do if I stayed. I told her I would be back in 3 days, and she seemed fine with that answer because she gave me the go-ahead.
Cool.
The day I was leaving, she asked me, "Are you seriously actually going to go?" And I told her I had to, since the ticket and hotel were non-refundable. So I did end up going.
Wait, what?
So I did end up going.
I was
Sorry,
like,
sounded like I
what?
said. The whole trip, I barely heard from her, and I tried calling her, and she just ignored me. I came home from the trip to our apartment, and all of her stuff was gone, and she took my dog and dropped it off over my parents' house. I went to my mom's house and picked up my dog, and she told my girlfriend to drop the dog off because she couldn't watch it, and she needed space from me. ...
Wow.
I told my mum what happened, and she told me I was an idiot. Actually, it says right here. She told me I was idiot and an asshole for what I did. I don't believe what I did was wrong by going on this trip. She told me I could go.
This guy's mum told him he was an asshole.
I tried calling her to sort this out because I love her and I've just been ignored so far. So am I the asshole? Edit. Yes, sorry for the typo, I'm a male. Typo, I'm at work, and she told me point blank that I could go.
Yeah, that's kind of like...
What the fuck did that even mean? Second edit, I get it, my spelling sucks, I wrote this at work. Second, I'm not blaming my GM for me going to Vegas. I'm just simply saying she gave me an okay that I thought at the time she truly didn't care. Lastly, saying remarks regarding that her having a miscarriage was the best thing that could happen is extremely hurtful. You can say I'm an asshole without saying that.
Yeah.
Update, I appreciate the feedback. Open parentheses, even though very harsh, close parentheses. And I know I'm definitely in the wrong. I want to apologize to my girlfriend. I realized I fucked up badly. She agreed to meet up with me later and talk. Holy
That's
shit.
good. At least she agreed to talk to him about it.
Yeah.
I wonder, I want to see what the comments say, because I don't understand why they're jumping to him being an asshole.
Reddit's saying asshole.
But she said that he could go, right? I guess, I think I still wouldn't, if that makes sense. Even if I had a hotel booked or whatever, I wouldn't use that as an excuse to be like, oh, I have to go.
Yeah.
I think if my brother was chill with it, I would stay, you know? But, it is a bit hard when she goes, yeah, you can go, and then day comes and she goes, I changed my mind, you know?
Yeah, well...
So surely that puts you in a pretty tough decision, not one where you can be just blatantly called an asshole.
Yeah, well, Freedom Soul Spirit says... did she say something like, I'm fine if you go, or something like, fine, go then? Yeah,
that's a good point, honestly.
There's info missing there. I think, yeah. Coming back from a miscarriage is really, really tough.
For sure.
Would have been tough for them. So maybe...
Especially considering, she never thought she was going to have kids.
Yeah.
Now just being like, oh, yeah, you actually can, and then, I
think after something like that, the dynamic changes a little bit.
For sure.
Even if the guy planned to go before they even knew they were pregnant,
there needs to be some sort of conversation.
Yeah.
But, it just needs to be better communication, it seems.
Yeah, I think,
if she genuinely doesn't want him to go, just say, no, don't go. I want you to stay, and then that's that, you know what I mean? And, but it could also be a situation of, maybe he didn't listen to her properly, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think, communication is definitely key, but there's also some things that, are, just, you don't need to say certain things, if that makes sense. If they've gone through such, a hard time together, I think, ideally, both parties should be a bit more consciously aware of the other person without having to make them feel like they need to be making all the decisions and, just looking after one another.
Sure, absolutely.
So this person also says you don't have to be a mind reader to know that she didn't want you to go. She told you ignored her, and you told her you were going. So when you were leaving, she told you again, you ignored her and you went anyway. So it's not surprising that she I think packing up all the things and leaving is pretty dramatic.
Pretty intense.
Dramatic's the wrong word. Intense is the right word. But yeah, that's crazy. Taking the dog, what are you gonna do? Leave the dog there?
Yeah, I think it's a good point. You gotta put it somewhere. I think I don't reckon anyone's the arsehole in
I
this
don't think
situation.
anyone's the asshole here either. I think like if we really have to point the finger, then he's the asshole.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think he's, but like, you know, it didn't seem like he had like ill intentions. It wasn't like he was like, oh, I want to go to my bachelor party, but my girlfriend's being a big old loser.
Oh, the old dog and chain,
she, you know,
ball
she
and chain.
just had a miscarriage. Fucking sucks. Am I right? Oh,
Yeah,
I'm trying to
like-
shut up about it. It's not like he's being like an asshole, you know.
Yeah.
But like, I get why people would come to that conclusion because it seems like she obviously didn't want him to go, and he just didn't read that clearly.
Yeah. The titles of these always catch me up a little bit because like the title is, am I the arsehole for going to my brother's bachelor party? Like, no, you're not the arsehole for going to the bachelor's party. Like, you're the arsehole for like ignoring the needs of your
Exactly.
girlfriend.
You're the arsehole for not having enough consideration for your
Yeah.
partner, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Have you got
I
any good
think-
ones? Any other good ones, sorry?
Yeah.
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 I think I do.
Anyway!
Am I the arsehole for calling my son?
I was like, say what? Am I the arsehole for killing my son? I'm just going to put my head on
No, that one doesn't have enough upvotes for me. I don't get out of bed for anything less than 50k.
50k, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Damn, you scrolled. Big
I'm
player
getting
Reddit.
deep in here.
We got time for one more, Jack.
Look,
No encores, alright?
am I the asshole for calling my son ridiculous for asking me to uphold a promise I made more than 20 years
I
ago?
know it's only got 57 upvotes, but it sounds pretty fun.
Well, this is just cross-posted to this, so like, that's
Oh, that's 5k.
All right.
That's like, you get out of bed
okay.
for
All right, we get out of bed for this. Cue the music.
that. No worries. Oh, fuck.
Am I the asshole for calling my son ridiculous for asking me to uphold a promise I made more than 20 years ago? Not from the US.
Important thing to distinguish.
I have two sons, Jake, 30M, and Carlos, 30M. Carlos
No
is
shit, sorry.
Carlos is technically my stepson, but he's my son. I adopted him.
Oh,
I have a ranch. It's only 2 hours away from the city, so I used to go every week with my son Jake when he was little. In one of this trips to the ranch, I offhandedly promised him that one day the ranch would be his. I met Carlos's dad when Jake and Carlos were 6. I married him a year later. Both Jake and Carlos used to go with me almost every week with me to the ranch, depending if they were busy.
sure.
When they were both 16, Jake picked up football pretty seriously, so he couldn't go to the ranch so much anymore. Carlos continued to go with me until 18, when he went to college and studied engineering in agronomy. Agronomy?
Say what?
Agronomy.
Where am I looking?
Agronomy. What is
Agronomy.
that?
There's a thing in the brackets. I got no phone.
I don't know if this is the correct translation. Okay. What is agronomy? Can you pull that up? I feel like it's like agriculture something or other.
Diana Agronomy. Agronomy encompasses both soil and plant sciences associated with field, crop, and pastures.
Okay. So it's like agriculture adjacent. Cool.
It's the science of agriculture, perhaps. I don't know. Perchance.
Jake got a degree in finance. After college, Carlos asked me if he could move to the ranch to work there full time. Of course, I agreed. That was 8 years ago. Since then, he has made great improvements, and I can confidently say he's the biggest reason as to why the ranch is thriving.
Based.
He also now has a wife and a little girl who live there full time. On the other hand, Jake didn't really show any interest towards the ranch. He maybe goes once every 4 months. I was having dinner with Jake the other day. We were reminiscing a dear family friend who recently passed away without a will and how his family is now looking towards a long process of litigation because they couldn't agree about how to split his stuff. Thank you. I said, good thing that I already decided mine. Jake was not unsurprised. Jake was surprised and asked me how I'm going to split my net worth. I told him that the stuff from her mom was going to him, and the ranch was going to be split between Carlos and him, and the house will stay with my husband. Jake then asked me if I remembered the promise I made to him when he was 6. I said I did. Then he asked me why I'm not honouring that promise. I was shocked. I asked him if he was being serious, and he said yes. Then I said, it's insane that you're expecting me to do that. You're being ridiculous. He was not happy. We finished dinner quickly after that, and when I told him goodbye, he said to me to not contact him for a while because he had to sort out his feelings about this.
Wow.
That was a week ago and he hasn't returned any of my calls. Carlos is also mad at me because Jake is basically his best friend and hasn't talked to him either. My husband is staying out of all of this. I need to scroll back a little bit.
So his dad is the one that owns the ranch currently, and his stepson is the one that works on it.
No,
lives there.
OP owns the ranch.
Cool. His stepson lives there with his wife and kid, and then Jake is the one he promised it to, his actual son, but he's not interested in it, right?
I guess, yeah. Jake picked up football, so he couldn't go.
So he's not the arsehole. I mean, Jake just seems like a spoiled little brat.
Yeah, like entitled a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Like, where's my ranch? It's like he didn't work for it.
Yeah.
I think, like...
Or, like, you know,
but where was
shown no interest.
Where was the promise?
He said it, like, right at the beginning.
Oh, really? I offhandedly promised him that one day the ranch would be his. Okay.
When he was a kid.
Yeah, right. Okay. Well,
yeah,
if...
not the arsehole, bro. There, I said it.
I feel like...
Huh? Oh, right, just turned down.
Maybe no, not Carlos. Maybe Jake is one of the, like, superhuman people who can remember, like, something that their parent told them when they were 6 years old. 23 years later. 22 years later. I don't know math.
Yeah, maybe he is.
Because I don't remember a fucking thing that anyone told me when I was 6.
Or maybe I should say that to my dad, actually. I'll be like, Dad, do you remember that time you promised me you'd give me your car in 24 years? That time is now.
And he's like, oh, shit, okay. Well, can you just, like, wait until I can, like...
I don't know, Dad, you said 24 years.
Yeah, so it's just like, it's stupid. It's like...
Yeah.
I don't think this person is the arsehole.
Nah, I don't think
And Reddit
so.
seems to agree.
I'm glad. I'm glad Reddit's got some fucking sense to them.
The sense about them. I wonder, like, what they're going to say, though. User received 4 awards for this.
Oh, congrats.
Not the arsehole. Carlos has... What the fuck? Carlos has sweat equity in the ranch at this point. I guess
that means, like, from working hard in keeping it alive and shit.
Sweat equity.
He's made the sweat...
I think personally
Can we say...
sweet. You would be justified in leaving the ranch to Carlos alone, but you're splitting the ranch so Jake gets half of it. That's fair. It's not breaking a promise. If Jake wants the entire ranch, he can buy out Carlos half, which Carlos has earned. So true.
Yeah, he's fucking giving him half the ranch as well. Like, get
he's
over
not
it.
like...
He's not saying, like, you're not allowed. Sorry, buddy. Like...
OP, make sure your attorney has an airtight will with your wants clear as crystal. Not the asshole.
Redditors, bro.
Dude.
Have you seen those TikToks? I think I sent you some of the guy with, like, the fedora. And it's just like a Redditor buys the coffee or whatever, and he's like, I'll have a...
I have seen that.
And the person's like, oh, so you want like a flat? Like, oh, well, I mean, I wouldn't call it that, but I mean, if you want to call it that, I guess you can.
Redditors, man.
Any other interesting comments before we have to say farewell?
No, I mean, look.
Adios.
Someone says ASH.
Which is
you handled the conversation very badly. You should sit down and talk to both of your sons and try to clear the air now. Having said that, you are free to dispute your estate how you choose, and both your sons need to understand that. You made a stupid, short-sighted promise. But, like, did they?
Like, that just seems like stupid. Like, when he was a kid, bro. Like, I can't wait till...
She also wasn't really lying.
No.
It's like yeah, like...
Dumb. Dumb as hell.
Dumb as hell. Having said that, you're free to dispute your wealth. Hey, blah, blah, blah. You made a super short-sighted promise when you shouldn't have, but circumstances are different now and you have 2 sons. So true.
FX button. Underrated.
That one's got the lightning infusion. Yeah, not the arsehole.
Not the arsehole.
That's it.
That's it. Good job, man.
Good, yeah.
Good podcast.
Cool.
Oh my God.